and my name is Jaime Mastromonica. On Dice Dealers this season, I am playing P. Jenna Pendine, a human wizard. It's hard to limit it to one thing I'm excited about for the campaign. I'm really excited to be playing D&D again. I've never played a wizard before. Yeah, I'm excited for all of it. Jenna is a wizard. She is 32 years old. She is from a very, very small podunk town in the middle of nowhere, and showed promise in wizardry and has had to basically bust her ass for the past 15 years in order to afford to study it like she wants to. She's very hardworking and determined and stubborn and yeah. I love to read. That's my favorite thing, especially when it's cold outside, and I'm an actor also, but the thing I get to do the most consistently is read. No. I had thought about this. My mother is left-handed, and I always thought it was cool, to be unique like that, but I know from her what a pain in the ass it is to do any sort of crafting things, because not everything is built for a left-handed person, and so she has a hard time when she wants to, cut paper. I'd say I try to make my characters as different as possible. I don't always succeed. I can tell you a through line right now for all of my characters is that they shoot their mouths off when they shouldn't, because I have that trait and I don't know how not to, so everybody is going to have that trait. And they also all think meat is disgusting, because I will die on that hill. Meat is disgusting. One thing story-wise that I hope happens, it's very early in the campaign and it's pretty set up this is going to happen, but I really want to go to the crossroads. It was described as this kind of magical library that's hidden and only wizards can get into through a secret path, and as soon as that was mentioned, I was like, yes, I want to go to there. One thing I want the audience to know is that I have been falsely and unfairly accused of cursing more than everybody else in this campaign, and that they specifically have to keep me in check so not to be demonetized. So I want you to pay attention and validate me, and that it's not just me, and that I'm actually keeping it together pretty well. For some reason, I'm really notoriously bad at remembering jokes, so this is my favorite one by default of it being the only one that I can consistently remember the whole thing, which is, a woman comes home and says, "Honey, pack your bags, I've just won the lottery." And her husband says, "Oh, that's amazing. Should I pack for someplace warm or someplace cold?" She says, "I don't care so long as you're out in an hour." answer this question, I'm old. Vibes are like, what? What does that mean? What vibe do I bring to the function? Well, I can tell you that I am very likely to randomly burst into song and then have to stop myself quickly. I'm going to make a lot of dick jokes. So I guess the vibe that I bring is theater kid. Okay, well, Bjorn is going to bring the dad jokes. He does not have children, which is for the best, because I assume the dad jokes would just intensify. Jordan is going to bring a bit of a chaos gremlin. That, like, this is what you want me to do, and I'm not going to do it, because that's stupid, and I'm going to do this other thing. I don't know Alex well. We've just started playing, so I cannot speak to her, but she seems cool. And Monica, I have played like one shot before this, and I'm obsessed because I think the vibe that she brings is like, oh man, I just said I don't curse. 0 F's given. That's what I get. That it's just like, F it. This is what I'm gonna do. Let the chips fall where they may. No. I don't do that. That's not how my brain works. I make Pinterest boards is what, yeah, I have I have a Pinterest board of the vibe, but like, my brain doesn't do that. She looks a lot like, Nicola Coughlan, but specifically like Dairy Girls or pre-glamming on, Bridgerton. So the possibility is there, but she definitely dresses herself down. No, not really. Because I specifically created this character is from a zillion miles away, and it would actually be fun because I know what her parents are like. And as I guess an audience member / fan of Bjorn's writing, it would be fun to see what he did with them. But as the person who's playing Jenna, she doesn't want to deal with her parents. Yeah. Oh, she would go absolutely ham at, so I want to say Sorcerer's Sundries, but wherever this world's equivalent, a magic shop, she would absolutely load up on, parchment and inks and stuff, focuses things that, like, you needed material components for spells. Yeah, she would, all the stuff that she usually has to save up, like, months to get, it would just be like, oh, everything is ever wanted. And if there's anything left over, maybe clothes. Maybe, because she doesn't have a lot. Because whatever money she has, she spends on, like, books and spell equipment. So maybe after she bought everything she could ever even think of wanting from the magic store, she might be like, I guess I can get some shoes that aren't falling apart. Oh man, I mean, as you can tell when you watch from my asking for money, I'm very, very good at just talking off the top of my head and making something pithy and not rambling at length. So this is a perfect question for me, and I'm filibustering right now to try to think something in the back of my brain, I guess. I can't think of anything clever. I guess it'd be like, I feel like it would just, oh man, I'm trying not to curse. I still would be like, all right, what effing now? Well, what fresh hell is this? How about that? What fresh hell? What fresh hell awaits?